Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, it's day 3 of Grand Party, and that means a new day, a new leader. And in today's video, we're gonna test out Nami. So, Nami doesn't have the greatest GP abilities. She doesn't even have the greatest rumble stuff. So, unfortunately, this might go downhill. However, we have 2 retries, so hell, we may as well use them before we start using WOGER again, right? Her GP stats will boost strikers, free spirits, and Psy characters. So as you guys can see here, I put together a free spirity kind of dex striker build. Then they've got the in sort of strikery build. And then we've got a Psy build that's got strikers and free spirits on it too. I have no idea how this is going to go. We're going to test out Nami. But if you enjoy this kind of stuff, belt the like button for me. If you're new to the channel and you haven't done so already, hit that big red subscribe button. Most importantly, if you want to join the streams, just like these beautiful people, make sure to hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any of the fun, and you don't miss any of the content. Plus, head down to the description, hit me up on Twitch, hit me with a follow so you don't miss any of the good stuff over there. With that said, let's dive into day 3, and let's see how we go with the new Super Tandem Nami. Alright, so the first fight, we did find a Straw Hat crew build. This one's going to be a little bit interesting. They do have a Dex team, which is awesome. A quick team, which is awesome for our Dex team. I think our in team can take down the strength team fairly comfortably, but we'll have to wait and see. And then our middle team might struggle with the second team. But hey, let's dive in. Like I said, we have 2 retries. We may as well use them. Let's test out Nami. Let's see how she goes. Because obviously, once we start getting to like the 12 wins, we're going to dive straight back into WOGER. We're going to start utilizing that man, the myth, the legend. And we may as well use these characters now, right? I probably should have used Nami a little bit earlier. Because, like I said, her GP stuff is very basic. It's very... It's not great. Like, it is just not great. So, the GP ability of Nami, basically her ability gives, like I said, Psy allies, defense up level 3, attacker, and speed up level 6. But then she does striker / free spirit. Allies, HP, attack, recovery up level 4. Now, this doesn't mean both, like, free spirit strikers will get the buffs. It's just, like, if they have one or the other. So, if they are a free spirit striker character, they will literally just get the 1 buff. So, just be mindful of that when you are bringing characters like this for your teams. But it's still a nice chunky buff regardless. Wow, we're going to lose all of our units thanks to Kid there. Our Kid's going to pop off, which is great. That's exactly what we needed there. Wonderful. Giants coming in is actually huge for us. But as you guys can see here, with all of the buffs that the opposition has, it's kind of looking very nice for them. They got a lot of cooldowns as well, like a lot of cooldowns. I'm not sure if that's because of the GP, like, what's it called? The GP rule. But, look, we have our burst, but I still think that we're actually going to be fine here because our big old Broly is just going to do absolute bits. Nami's burst does 500 to 5,000 damage 3 times randomly. So, her GP burst is a bit of a hit or a miss. It's very situational to if it will be very effective or not. But in saying that as well, like, it could just absolutely pop off. This strength team actually gave me quite a lot of grief. I'm actually super concerned because I think we're gonna lose this. What if we do this? See, this is why her GP ability kind of dookie, right? Like, that was like no damage at all. So, look, it is what it is when it comes to Nami. I don't see us winning the second fight. I was hoping that would be a bit of a whitewash, but as you guys saw there, didn't exactly go too well. Didn't exactly go too well at all. So, as for the next team, it is a Dex team. It's a pretty big Dex team as well. The final team, like, we can definitely win with our Dex. Question is, can our Psy team take that down? We might actually switch these around because our Psy team might be able to take down that final team. I don't see the Psy team taking down the Dex, but our Dex team should have a lot more strength against their Dex team. Their Dex team's kind of built for quick, so I do think that we can get a win here. Plus, we can definitely build up our GP burst once again. As you guys saw there, like, Nami's GP burst is kind of mid, man. it's kind of mid. I'm like, kind of mid? It's very mid. But we'll have to wait and see. Like, sometimes it might pop off, right? But apparently in the notice it did say something about it actually being affected by defense, which is actually a huge L. Being fixed damage, if it was 5,000 fixed damage and wasn't affected by defense, like that would make her so much more viable. But nevertheless, it's sort of not meant to be there. Luffy's gonna do damage, yeah. See, like, look how much defense they're rocking. Like, they're rocking a good, like, 23 defense. Nami's not really boosting many of our units here. Kid's getting a buff. Brook's getting a buff. Luffy's getting a buff. But Pell and Dalton, they're kind of just buffing each other. Pell mainly with the powerhouse buff. But, like, I don't even think our Dex team's gonna get through their Dex team at this rate. We might get lucky with some Dofi shenanigans at the end, but, like, this is kind of going to be like a wall fight until the very end. I'd love to get a win with Nami, but this is just not looking good. Brook's going to heal us back, which is always nice. We have some nice defense again. We have some very, very good guard. The thing is, though, will we be able to take their wall down? I feel like I kind of just want to skip here and just, like, run with the punches. Yeah, 8-all, which means we lose, so look, it is what it is. Nami, kind of mid, man. She kind of mid. Alright, we'll give Nami one more chance, and if Nami doesn't win here, then we're going to go back to Roger, because we need to obviously get our wins. So these particular teams are pretty janky. They obviously are built fairly well around Roger, but I do think that we are going to be in pretty good stead to actually take these teams down. The Slashers are going to go absolutely berserk on us on the first fight, though. So I think that we might move our Dex team to the front. No, I think the best option is to keep the Int team rocking there. There is no 1-0 law, so that's kind of nice. But Slashers can go absolutely berserk. As for the final two fights, I think we might have them in the bag. But look, like I said, Nami's just not really providing us all that much. So it is what it is. Let's give it a whirl. See how we go with Nami. See, like, her GP ability, literally only boosting 3 units, which is a huge L for the character. Like I said, if it was Free Spirit and Strikers, and then you could do some, like, double class shenanigans, that would help. But look, Slashers aren't really getting too much buffs in this round anyway. So I think Dofi is with Int, and that's kind of it, really. Like, everyone else isn't really any buffed. Whitebeard and Roger is. But look, Whitebeard and Roger don't really need buffs. They're just going to hit us so freaking hard. But it doesn't really matter. So, like, they're just going to hit so stupidly hard. Imagine if they got the Int buff as well. Holy. Watch them kill 2 of our units. Probably Yamato. Okay, it wasn't Yamato, it was Uta. That's probably worse, if I'm honest. At least Yamato could come in now and do a bunch of half stats, which is great. You love to see it. It's a lot of half stats, which is always nice. Now, if we can get Kid and the Giants to hit with their specials, we should be okay. We got a lot of guard here. We have a lot of defense with, what's his name? Fuji, which is awesome. Whitebeard and Roger taking out 2 units means the Giants literally just come in to take their place, which is always nice, especially when they take out Whitebeard Roger. You love to see it. I'm hoping we cop the, there it is, the GP burst. I was really hoping we cop the GP burst there. We are going to take half stats here, but it's 2 against 5, and I'm very confident after the Kid special that we are going to be in a really, really good spot. So maybe we can get a win with Nami. Maybe we can. Beautiful. That's a wrap. Let's move on to the next fight. The next fight we have is our Dex team, and our Dex team is pretty strong. It's a fairly, like, solid wall team, and I don't really see the Psy team being able to penetrate it too well. Once we get that sort of back end, we'll be in for a better time as well. So Alright. So, let's see how we go here. So they're getting a lot of buffs. Like a lot of buffs. I'm kind of tempted to just pop the GP, like, before Enel goes off. I'm actually going to do that, because once Enel starts building up their defense, it's basically just... See, like, it's not even 1,000 damage. Like, Nami's GP is so bad, man. It's actually so bad. I wanted to use it before that, because they're going to start building up their defense now. Pell and Dalton are obviously getting nerfed. So is Kid, actually, by Wano Law. Wano Law stays winning, man. Whenever Driven and Powerhouse are around, Wano Law can do some crazy things. Yamato is still very scary. Totally forgot the whole half stat situation with Yamato. We actually lost Dalton there, which means that we are going to probably lose a bunch of units here with the half stats. Holy shit. Man, I was actually confident in this team. I was pretty confident in this team, but like now, like we're in a rock and a hard place. Holy dooly. Why is Nami just bad, man? We're gonna cop the GP burst and we're gonna lose. Watch Enel do so much damage. Yeah, this is game. We ain't winning this. No shot. No chance. No chance in hell. Well, the upside now is Roger doesn't have a burst. That's the upside. Sorry, Mike. Broke your eardrums. Apologies about that. The enemy doesn't have a burst. We have a Psy team. But look, for me, I think our Psy team is probably the weakest. And the Mirror Match Psy team, not exactly the best, especially when they're using their leader. We're using our leader too. But this is the team where we get most of our buffs. So, this might be up our alley. So, let's see how we go. We haven't used this team yet. We have 34 attack out of the gates, which is massive. Actually massive. But they're just guarding, so it's not even going to matter. Wow. Our stats are going crazy, man. I'm hoping we get some crazy luck what Yamato did against us in the previous fight. With Enel and Kuzan, I do have very big confidence in this team. However, I said that about the next team, and I got absolutely decimated. Alright, Rebecca Toy Soldier. Lower some defense. You love to see it. I would love my Yamato to go. Like, I don't understand why my characters are just chilling while they're just popping off all their specials. Like, it just don't seem fair, chat. Shanks just gave them so much defense. Screw it. Kill Roger. And Kuzan, you love to see it. Screw it, we're going to pop this, because why the hell not? Okay, at least we're seeing, like, in the thousands. That was like a 2,000 hit, I'm pretty sure, against Strusen. At least that's something? But still, man. Moral of the story, Nami just bad, man. Kokara Nolan, what are you going to do? Yeah, that's not fun. Enel is doing big damage now, too, with his, like, 34 attack. Alright, I think this is actually a win. I think we got a dub with Nami. Beautiful, we did! Let's go! We'll take the dub with Nami. Now we're not touching her again. Alright, so before we move back onto Roger, I do want to actually try Whitebeard and Roger, and I found a Super Tandem Luffy team. We got one retry. Look, we may as well give it a try. They actually have a quick team in the middle, which means we can actually utilize Yamato as well as Moria, which should work quite nicely. And Whitebeard and Roger get quite a nice buff with these GP stats, as well as the GP rules. So, we're going to give it a whirl. The first fight is going to be a little bit dicey because it is a big old quick team. However, Whitebeard and Roger have the ability to nerf slashes, and 4 of the starting lineup are all slashes. So, that is something very, very interesting. So, that is going to be very, very nice for us. Let's see how we're looking. They're on 26 attack, 21 defense. My big concern here is Fuji might get, like, absolutely clobber-knocked. I really want Fuji to just get off his his special quickly. That way we can get the guard, that way we can get the defense up. But, like, once Cat Viper goes, once Moria goes, he's going to just start taking an absolute beating. Let's see if Pell hits him. Okay, he hits Kid, that's fine. We are building up our GP burst, which is actually really, really good. The more damage you take with Whitebeard Roger, the more GP burst you get. Their GP burst is a 40% HP cut, which is absolutely monstrous. Now that we're halving some stats, that's actually really, really nice for us. Blackbeard does a lot of damage. He does some defense down. They have their burst ready to go, which is interesting. I need Fuji. There he is. Fuji's ready to go. This is going well. Like I said, that nerfing from Whitebeard Roger on the slashes is actually working incredibly well for this particular fight as well. So that's always nice. The damage right there, I do not care about. It was purely the guard and the defense up that I really wanted to get. Now I really want Fuji to hide. Like, he's just got to dip for a bit, Fuji. Dog's going to hit you hard, and Cat's going to find you out as well. But if you can hide for, like, the back end of this fight, it is going to help out the rest of our characters, because that defense and that guard especially is so valuable. If we can get off Moria's half stats again, that would be awesome. Kid, I need you to tank that. Beautiful. Moria's half stats is going to pop off, and some fixed damage is really nice. Wonderful, you love to see it. Uta's going to go now. This should do a lot. This will do a lot. Nice. Good stuff. And our Kid, nice attack buff. Takes out the Cat, the dog, and Pell, and then Blackbeard should clean up the rest. Oh. This is going well. It's going really well. This is going really well. I want to get our burst ready for the next fight, and then we can just pop it like as soon as we go in. Yeah, there it is. We got it. Fuji, like an absolute champ and an absolute Chad, did a really, really good job of hiding and actually took out Smoker. You love to see that. GP burst right there. This is going to do a lot of damage. That's fine. Dofi might actually just wipe our whole board here, though. No, we're good. Okay, Fuji died, obviously, but that's okay. Dalton and Luffy are ready to go. But Luffy dies. Let's go. That's a game. That's a wrap. Let's go. Let's wrap this up. You love to see it. Once we enter the next fight, we're actually going to utilize the Whitebeard Roger burst. That should do us some really, really good damage. And honestly, with Yamato and Moria in the front, we should have some very, very good nerfing here as well. So, like, I'm just going to straight away pop this. And this will be a 40% HP cut right at the beginning of the fight. We're getting a lot of stats to our strikers here, which is great. Decks are obviously getting a massive buff from the rule set, and obviously strikers are as well. So Kid and Yamato are going absolutely AWOL. Plus, any free spirit characters are also getting buffed as well, thanks to the rules being mainly Luffy for this particular team. As you guys can see there, we've already just done an absolute number on their team, which is really, really good to see. Akainu will hit us with some HP cuts, which is actually fine. It does seem like a lot because we have a lot of HP, but now it's basically game over for them. They can use their burst, but it's fine because it's literally just damage. That normally gives 100% cooldown to a Sai or a Dex character, but it's actually not going to matter. This is going to do absolute peanuts to us. Once Yamato goes, once Luffy goes, it's going to be an absolute wrap. Yamato, wrap this up. I would love to see it. 37 attack. So much damage. Dalton's not even going to have anything to kill. Yeah. 12,000. Poor Senor Pink and Frankie in the back. Good night. You love to see it. Whitebeard and Roger. They're doing bits. They're doing work. We might use them for the last fight. Let's jump in. Alright, so we found a Robin build, and I'm actually super curious to try slashes. I did a bit of a different setup for slashes. I went a little bit more defensive with stuff like Carrot Wonder, Shanks Crew, and Dofi. Dofi's getting boosted with being an int unit. And Shanks Crew seems to do really, really well after the first 30 seconds. So we're going to dive in against a strength build. Strength is stereotypically not the best. And Robin doesn't have like that desirable GP abilities. But look, I've been shocked before. So I am super curious to see how it goes against a Robin build. There's a lot of stats that went into Dofi. That was a lot. Holy dooly. Alright. Let's see how we go. I am concerned about Kid, because Kid's just going to say, I don't care about your defense. And then that can kind of like put all of our sort of hard work in the bin. The idea, though, is that Whitebeard and Roger is just going to kill 2 units regardless. Odin hitting right there is such a bomber, man. They just got their special. He just got his special. And he could have done so much more damage than that. We got a lot of defense there thanks to Carrot and Wanda. Honestly, like, we're doing quite a bit of damage on Kid. But I think we are going to take the Kid shot. Whitebeard and Roger. If Whitebeard and Roger kills Kid here, it's like, it's game over. Okay, well, the waifus are gone. Kid is going to hit us very hard. Okay, there was a lot of damage, but Odin got pushed back and Kaku's going to kill him. Watch this. Oh, beautiful. The defensive strat worked. Let's go. Nice. Taking out Otama is big, so that way we don't have to worry about that annoying heal. Kid's now dead, and this is a wrap. The Slasher team did alright. Obviously, strength aren't all that. But normally, this Slasher team I would bring out with a GP burst available. So you get the 40% HP cut first. Shanks then HP cuts, and then everyone else sort of just wipes from there, right? So that's the main idea. But the fact that we could tank a Kid shot is actually very, very impressive. So that was quite nice. We love to see it. We're going to move into the next fight now. Unfortunately, we don't have the GP burst. But that's okay. The final fight, I'm not worried at all. Because Robin's there, it tells me that it's a quick team. Like, I might be wrong, but like, you can probably bet your ass it's a quick team. And as for this particular fight, just like the previous fight, Whitebeard and Roger nerf slashes drastically. And again, 3 of the main lineup are slashes, and then 2 of the bench is actually slashes as well. So that's going to help us out quite a bit. As we take damage, I'll get ready to pop the GP burst, because decks are very tanky. They have a lot of defense. So popping it a little bit later in the fight, like right now, is not going to be the end of the world. 40% HP cut to everyone. Absolutely massive. Like, look how much damage that is. Like, for a team that has 16 defense and 19 on some characters, and then like 4 guard on something like Kizaru, like 40% HP cut is definitely needed. It helps so freaking much. So freaking much. Moria with these half stats. Fuji's going to start giving us guard and defense, which is really, really handy. And once again, like, Fuji just needs to hide from cat and dog. And we will actually be okay. Not getting too many shots on with... Yeah, see, like, cat's always going to find him. Dog's always going to find him. Not getting too many hits off with Kid is a little bit annoying. But all of this half stats and all this damage is actually massive. Kizaru's gone. Luffy's revived procced. We're tanking like an absolute monster. And Dogstorm probably will kill... he won't kill Fuji, but he's going to do a lot of damage. Oh, he'll probably kill Fuji now. Fuji just lost a lot of defense, and he's going to single out Fuji. Oh, Fuji, what a champion. What a demon. Someone sign him up. Give him a contract. Absolute... Oh, no, he's dead. He's dead. Well, he did really well. We're really proud of Fuji. Until he died. We were very proud of him until he died. See, like, that 40% HP cut just helps out so much. Alright, Broly coming in hot. Oh, I know it's Brogy, but I like to call him Broly because he's an absolute monster. Absolute monster. Goodbye. Dalton just come in and get absolutely clapped. See you later. This is an absolute wrap. Like, this is game. Like, this is GG. You ain't gonna hit anyone, dog. You ain't got cat around to help you out. So let's do this. Oh, Uta killed everyone. Alright, well, there you guys go. That is gonna wrap up day 3 of Grand Party. Whitebeard and Roger was kind of cool, and we got a dub with Nami. Let's go! I mean, Nami sucks. Don't use Nami, but Whitebeard Roger, they seem alright. They seem alright, but obviously, the king is still the king. So if you are using Roger, let me know in the comment section below. If you are using the strat to reduce your combat power, let me know in the comment section below. I do know that a lot of people are using that. Best of luck with it. Let me know how you guys go at the end of the season. I'm having a lot of fun actually playing the game and actually versing big old teams, but I do understand that not everyone is like that. and you do you. Hopefully you get your gems. Hopefully I get my gems, and everyone is like, let's go grand party. But if you enjoyed the video, belt the like button for me if you're new to the channel, or you haven't done so already, hit that big red subscribe button. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later!